But recently, I read that Ghana robbed you for $1 million.
Yeah, actually 1.2 million.
1.2 million.
Well, I mean, robbery. I was probably obsessed. So I probably made it a little bit more harsh than what it was. So when I built this school, in the cities or even in the villages, they're all hanging around doing school hours, and I never understood that because from the time I came to America, the kids had to go to school because school's free, and I never understood why kids were like roaming around doing school hours, and I found out why. Like, they couldn't afford school, and there are some public schools which is called government schools.
Mm-hmm.
But even with those, you still have to buy uniform, you have to buy books, you have to buy this and that. And those schools fills up pretty fast with like 40, 50 kids in the class, and they can't get no more can go in. If you don't get in time, then you ass out. So I built the school. I said, okay, let me send this money. It's gonna bring me, $10,000 a month. School be paid for. I invested $1.2 million in my country, and I'm like, okay, this is the land where I came from. This place made me who I am. What's wrong with giving them, well, if you add the school money, almost $2 million because I built the school. I said,
but the investment funds were actually seized by Ghana.
But it wasn't seized. So, well, it felt like it was seized. So this is what happened. So we put the money up. I probably it made one payment. The payment stopped. And, and this was right around COVID time. Right around COVID. Payment stopped. We don't know what's going on. I spoke to the lady at the bank. She said, they're just having a little issue. The government, they're in debt. They borrowed money from China, COVID, bunch of excuses, which is excuses to me.
They used your money to pay back their Chinese debt.
Yeah, they used my money to pay China.
That's crazy.
Crazy, unheard of.
Yeah.
And that's just me. I have a bigger voice, but it's probably hundreds of thousands of other people that invested their money.
Yeah.
And then, so I said, okay, but then I was, I spoke to one guy that worked for that particular regime, and I apologize for blaming my problem on Ghana. Ghana is not the problem. It's usually it's people that are in office are the problem. So the particular Ministry of Finance from the NPP regime, we have Democrat here and Republican. Here in Ghana, they have like the big ones are NPP and NDC.
Mm-hmm.
So at that particular time, NPP was in office. So they ought to want to be blamed for it, not Ghana. Ghana is a great country with great people. I apologize to my Ghana for what I said, but I'm blaming it on the NPP.